Let's see what I have open, so. Hello. We are just steaming up some shrimp real quick, and then we are gonna do a Mexican shrimp cocktail, and I'm also doing shrimp tostadas. I'm like excited. What are we doing? This is just a pan. I'm gonna put some water in here, and we're really just gonna poach our shrimp, and they're medium shrimp too, so it's gonna take quick. I'm gonna fill this like halfway. Hi Nick, how are you? Meatloaf and mash. You know, that sounds delicious. And I'm not even a meatloaf girly. If you've been following me, you know I don't really love ground beef. But that sounds so good for some reason, because it's been so long since I made it. Maybe that'll be on the menu next week. Who knows? Thank you for the love, Jordan. I put some water in here. I'm going to squeeze an orange. And we're just going to make a little flavorful broth over here to poach the shrimp. I'm doing a Mexican shrimp cocktail. I had this like last week. Cannot stop thinking of it. And we're also going to be doing shrimp tostadas. So I'm going to be, you know, steaming up the shrimp, and we're going to be using that shrimp for both. The shrimp tostada, I'm making like a little chipotle mayo to go around it and top it on the tostada. I'll show you, but one thing at a time. Let's get the shrimp cooked. Hi, how are you? How's everyone doing? Love from Astoria. It's going so quick, guys. I'm trying. It's been a long day for this mama, honestly. I love that Astoria was right by me, and we used to go out there like when we wanted a good time, you know? They had really good restaurants over there. Thank you. My island is like super comfortable, honestly. It makes my kitchen a lot more manageable. Like I have more counter space, because believe it or not, from the videos, I know it probably looks like my house is pretty big, but my kitchen's pretty small. So the island just gives me a whole nother countertop, which is really what I need. So in here, I just have some water. I put an orange. I'm putting an onion. These are some fresh jalapeno. I'm putting some garlic. And I'm going to just season with some salt. Just, you know, pretty simple. And we're going to bring this up to boil. And then we're going to poach our shrimp. Let me get our shrimp. This is just medium shrimp that I cleaned both sides. I took the shells off. And we are going to just steam them up. I'd say like 3/4 of them we're going to be chopping up for a Mexican shrimp cocktail. And then I'm also going to be making a few shrimp tostadas. But they did give me all broken tostadas. Unless they broke in transport, who knows. But we're going to just make do with what we got, you know? I'm going to show you though. For the tostadas, I fried up a can of refried beans. I fried up some onion, garlic, jalapeno, and then I refried the can of refried beans. I feel like it just takes like the canned flavor out, and the fresh vegetable just brighten it up a little bit. You put a little squeeze of lime juice, and then I just put a little cotija cheese, and this we're going to be spreading on the bottom of the tostada. So, you know, this also is really good if you want to do like a bean and cheese burrito, like, you know, Taco Bell dupe. I haven't popped on your FYP. I'm here every day, my love. Welcome back. Hi, Cece. How are you, my girl? How are you, my girl? Your fan club has completed the first stage of the club quest. Club Cheers has been unlocked for all fans to send and celebrate. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That sounds fun. Does anybody know what it means? Does anybody know what it means? We are making a Mexican shrimp cocktail tonight. So I'm just over here. I'm getting this water up to temperature, and we're going to just steam the shrimp real quick. And have you ever had a Mexican shrimp cocktail? It's very different than an American shrimp cocktail. It's almost like a soup base, like a gazpacho. You know? Thank you, Miss Frazier. How did I learn to cook? I mean, I grew up in an Italian household. I feel like we just come out of the womb cooking. You know what I mean? We're just put to work at all the meal times. And it also became a passion of mine. So I feel like I am more creative in that sense because I enjoy it. Poconos! Shout out to the Poconos. Hi, Donna. Thank you for the cake, Christine. I'd love to enjoy a nice little piece of cake right now. Thank you for the love, Betty. Thank you guys so much. Is it snowing over there, Donna? Because I was there over the weekend, and it was actually pretty cold. Texas, how's the weather over there? Is it still pretty hot? Hi, Josh. I love you too, babe. Thanks for being here. Hello from Wellington, Florida. I'm trying to read as fast as I can, so just bear with me over here. Thank you, Gina. Hi from Vancouver. Hi from New Jersey. You look so fabulous, girl. Are you kidding me? You're alone for the holidays? Listen, we're always going to do our Friendsgiving. You know that. You know we're doing a Friendsgiving on here. So, you're never going to be alone because we're going to be together for Friendsgiving. Who's been here for my Friendsgivings? I think this will be the 3rd year we did it. Hey, Lex. Your friend owns Lombardi's? I love Lombardi's. It's delicious. Thank you. Oh, look. Hey, Suzanne. There's my girl. Yes, I usually do it like either the Wednesday or like the week before Thanksgiving. You know, I'll tell you more about the date when I decide what day I'm doing it. But every year we do a Friendsgiving. We just cook like a Thanksgiving meal and we just chill on live. It's fun, you know? I try to make it a little special. I'll make a little cocktail. Thank you, Soroya. Thank you. I actually, you know, I've been going to the same girls for so long, honestly. The girl that I go to for my hair, I've been going to her. She changed locations, I believe, twice since I've been with her. And her and the girl who does my hair extensions actually just bought a salon together. Super excited for that. So I'll definitely share more about it when the time comes. But I'm so happy for them. Thank you for the gifts, my girls. Thank you for the autumn love. Love me some snarky tea. Oh, that sounds like some crazy tea page. Have I made lasagna soup? I don't know if I would enjoy lasagna soup. Do they put ricotta in the soup? I'm genuinely asking. I'm not sure. I mean, when you say lasagna soup, I'm assuming there's ricotta. Because to me, I feel like the ricotta is going to be like curdled. And that's a texture to me. That's like a texture thing for me. You know what I want to do? I'm going to be doing potato and leek soup this week. And I'm also doing an unstuffed cabbage soup. Believe it or not, I would enjoy that more than a lasagna soup. In my opinion. Because believe it or not, I really love stuffed cabbage. That's something that I should make too. Well, anything Madalena makes is freaking delicious. Trust me. I can attest to it. So if she made it and said it was good, I trust her. I'll tell you that. Hi, Leah. How are you, my girl? My girl Leah's in here. Everybody say hi to Leah. Another Leah. And she spells it differently. She's gorgeous. Crab bisque paired with a crab grilled cheese. I mean, come on. That sounds freaking delicious. Do you guys like Tribe Called Quest? We are making, I'm gonna show you what I got prepped already, okay? So you don't think I'm just sitting here talking to you guys. We're gonna be making a Mexican shrimp cocktail. If you ever had that, it's kind of like a, I don't wanna call it similar to gazpacho, but like, you know, it is soupy. It's not like an American shrimp cocktail. But I prepped a bunch of stuff here. Let me turn you. How do I turn you? Flip. Here it is. So I prepped a lot of stuff. This is those beans that I showed you. It's a refried bean, a can of refried beans that I fried up with onion and jalapenos, some garlic, topped with some cotija. This is grated garlic, cilantro. Don't drop it, Leah. I made homemade pickled onions. Believe it or not, Mexican shrimp cocktail has ketchup in it. I know it feels illegal. It definitely feels illegal, but it is so delicious. You really need to trust me. A little bit of good old Knorr powder, okay? I freshly squeezed my lemon and my limes. I got some chopped jalapenos, a fresh white onion, because I can't prep onions for some reason. The smell of it makes me sick. Like, I feel like as soon as you cut the onion, you got to use it. And then I got the clamato, which is like the clam and tomato mixture that you use for the base of the Mexican shrimp cocktail. And then we're also going to be doing a tostada with the beans. So I have a little mayonesa, some adobo, like these little peppers. The chipotle peppers and adobo. I'm going to use the liquid in here. I'll show you. Don't worry, you're in good hands. Yeah, I have a thing with like cut onions. They just never taste as good. Honestly. And like, that will ruin the whole dish for me. Especially something like this, like, you're not going to be cooking the onion. Like, it's going into the shrimp cocktail. We're going to be over there soon, which is way better lighting. I just want to get the shrimp steamed up. Because this is going to take very quick. This is like, I'd say like 1.5 pounds. Oh no, was that big? 2 pounds? So about 2.5 pounds of medium shrimp. And the Mexican shrimp cocktail, I'm telling you, you need to make at least 2 pounds of it. Because it is so good. I'm not kidding with you. I had it a couple of months ago. Let me tell you where I originally had it. And let me know if anyone has ever been there. The place is not open anymore. This was in, I don't think it was considered Astoria. It was Queens Boulevard. And the place was called Blue Chips. Not open anymore, but it was a really good Mexican restaurant. It was so good. And that's the first place I had it. So I've been making it ever since, but I've been like, you know, making it better as the years go on. I had it at this place by me called the Taco Spot. Delicious, by the way. And I was like, I'm going to make that again. If you look up Leo's Cucina Mexican Shrimp Cocktail, I did make it on here before. I love you too, Megan. Thanks for hanging. Yeah, and especially when you cut the onions small, they smell even worse. I believe shipping will be available in Canada. Don't hold me to it, but I'm like 90% sure. I'm like 90% sure. I actually have a call with the publishers tomorrow. I will definitely ask that guys for you. Hi, Frankie. Thanks for watching, babe. Love you too. Thank you, Vanessa. All right, we're getting little bubbles over here. Something's happening. Something's finally happening. We are making a Mexican shrimp cocktail. I have a lot of this stuff prepped. Did you guys see I made hot sauce? Did you check that out? You have to say, it is insane. I am definitely doing some book signing like around. I don't have any of that planned. The book comes out in 2026. But whenever I know, you'll know. Don't you worry, my friend. I'll share with you. So here's our water. It's boiling. In here is some water, orange juice, and onion, garlic, some jalapenos. And I'm just going to cook this medium shrimp for like 2-3 minutes, literally. Just put that in. And you just want them to turn pink. Now, they're going to be sitting in citrus too, so 2 minutes, perfect. The sorts of recipes. There's also a whole section for like prepped proteins where it'll help you create easier meals throughout the week. It's just a book of joy, okay? You're gonna love it, I promise. It's been 2 years in the making. I've been working on it, and now the beautiful team that I have that's working on it is just, you know, working their magic. Everyone has moving parts in it. Good things take time, you know? What can I say? Slow and steady wins the race. Hi, Ani Sky Mama. Thank you so much, babe. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the chirpy kisses. That's adorable. Look. See? Another 20 seconds, and we're gonna strain these. I'm gonna move you guys over. Fly away. I'm gonna put you over here now. Thank you, Cherry Pie. I appreciate it. I'm excited for you to get it. Why are we zooming in over here? What are you doing, TikTok? Trying to sabotage me? Trying to sabotage me, girl? I'm trying to get you up close and personal, boo. I'm gonna strain that scramps. I'm not doing an ice bath or anything. I don't want to get the flavor of the shrimp, you know? I'm going to take out a few for the tostadas. Okay, these are gonna cool, and we're gonna slice them in a second. Let's work on the dressing first. Thank you for following me, Just. Hey, from Kentucky, how cool is that? Oh my goodness. It's so random, like how am I showing up on your FYP in Kentucky? That is just the coolest thing to me, okay? I'm gonna tell you something, we're gonna make the most delicious thing you've ever had, okay? And I'm gonna put ketchup in here, and trust me, it feels illegal. It feels illegal. You know, like the TikTok sound? Is this illegal? This feels illegal, but you gotta just trust me here, okay? And I mean, I didn't make it up. This is a recipe that people have been using for decades, I guess, you know? Apparently, it's like a little snacky snack, or it could be used as a meal. They like to eat the shrimp, and then you like sip the juice. So, let's do it. I made it a few times on here. If you type in Leah's Cucina Mexican shrimp cocktail, should probably come up. Clamato, man. Do you ever have a Bloody Mary with this? Delicious. So I'm gonna do 2 cups of this. This is about 2.5 pounds of shrimp. So I'm doing 2 cups of clamato. You get the clamato around me, literally every store has it. I think it just depends on your area. You could definitely find it in my area. I'm gonna do like a cup of ketchup. Now the ketchup gives it a sweetness, a tang, it thickens it. You really gotta just trust me here. There's really nothing else I can tell you. We are making Mexican shrimp cocktail. I'm getting a whisk. Okay. Put in the ketchup. Now we're going to do about a cup of lime juice. Again, this is 2.5 pounds of shrimp. I already squeezed this. This is freshly squeezed. A splash of this Maggi. It's like the secret seasoning, I'm telling you. Like, if you ever taste something, you're like, what is that? It's Maggi. I'm telling you. I'm gonna do like a few dashes. Probably like a tablespoon's worth. Hefty tablespoon. This is freshly grated garlic. It's like, I would say Maggi is like a concentrated soy sauce. It's very umami, like super savory. Almost like a bouillon, you know? This is some grated garlic. This is probably like 4 cloves right here. Fresh cilantro. Some chicken powder. Now we're gonna chop up the vegetables for it. We'll taste it as we go. Let's just mix this for now. Is Maggi the same as the sauce referred to as browning? I would definitely compare it to like a Grady Master or a Worcestershire, but it is its own category, okay? But you definitely can compare it to that. Let's cut our veg. I got the jalapeno already. I'm gonna add the jalapeno in. This is just like 3 jalapenos that I de-seeded. I'm gonna cut an onion. And I'm also gonna cut some Roma tomatoes. Now, usually I'm like, whatever you got, you use. But for something like this, you really need the Romas. You really do. Use your gloves. For what? Oh no, I already cleaned them. And honestly, jalapenos I could like deal with, but those peppers from the garden, whoa, this year were super spicy. And you know, every year I say I'm gonna be more conscious of like remembering what I plant, where I plant them. And I'm never conscious. I like forget what it is until they start growing, and then I start Googling what the pepper is. I do need to be more aware of that next year. But you know what? The mystery to me is fun. Anything homegrown, you know, I eat all vegetables, so it's fun. Love from Manhattan. What's up, boo? Someone we know does the same. I don't know what we're talking about. New kitchen? No, same kitchen. I lived at this house for like 8 years now. Same kitchen. This is some white onion. I'm going to do a nice amount of onion. I do enjoy it. And especially if there's a nice amount of citrus in it, it's going to pickle that onion nicely. And this also, I prefer a white onion here. I only had red or yellow, and I thought yellow would be the better choice. But if you're going to go buy the ingredients for this, buy a white onion. In my opinion. Hi from PA. Hi. Where in PA are you from? PA is a very big state. Saw you from far away on jury duty. Yeah. They had me in jury duty yesterday, guys. That's so funny. And then somebody saw me in the elevator, and then I ended up getting lunch with someone that I knew. This girl that works in my bank, she was there too. And we ended up meeting each other on the elevator, and it was lunchtime. She's like, you want to get lunch? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, what else am I going to do? They're sending me out for lunch. Jury duty is a scam. I'm sorry. I'm not going to talk crap, but wow. That was something. That was really something. I can't. How do I cut the onion without tearing? I'm going to tell you, either I'm immune to it, but I also did read something that onions, if they're making you cry drastically, they're not fresh onions. It is such a waste of time. Like, I was there, and they like have a thing where a certain judge will call the jury, right? So if you get picked for that jury, you're going to get called upstairs, and then they're going to ask you a bunch of questions of why or why not you're going to be fit for this jury, okay? I mean, this is how it works in New Jersey. I don't know anywhere else. So one of the questions were like, if it runs till this date, is that okay with you? And like, no, it's not, because I literally have no one for my kid, you know? I mean, my husband could help me here and there, but he has a full-time job. He can't just be like, oh yeah, I gotta do this every day for the rest of this week. So whatever the case is, I got excused from that. But you're not excused from jury duty. You're just excused from that judge. So there was 5 judges that day, or whatever the case was. And then they just didn't call me again. So I sat all day. I felt very unproductive. I really did. Very unproductive. Let me taste the flavor of this to see where we're at. Guys, you need to make this. You have to. We're not even done. I'm not going to put any more salt in now. Once it's all together, we will. We are making a Mexican shrimp cocktail. And it has a base of clamato, which is like a clam tomato juice. I will post the recipe. I will clip the live for you, for sure. Because this one, so worth it. So I just cut some onion in there. There's already jalapeno. Right now I'm cutting some plum tomato. I'm trying to do bite size. I think I need to sharpen my knife, honestly. 2. Hi, Shalissa. Thank you so much, my love. So the base is tomato, but you do want like a bite of the fresh tomato. So that's what I love about this so much. It has so many little fresh ingredients along the way. It's like a delicious salsa with shrimp. So good. My husband went to get me some fresh avocados because you really want to serve it with some fresh avocado. I have them, but they're like potatoes. He was like, it's okay, I'll go to the store for you. I'm like, you don't have to. Can't help himself. He's a good guy. Also, he likes to get out too. I guess running to the grocery store is a plus. Hi, Chaos. Love from New Jersey, my love. We're making Mexican shrimp cocktail. If you're just joining, I'm just over here rambling. We're making Mexican shrimp cocktail. I already poached up our shrimp. We're also going to be doing shrimp tostadas. So we got a little selection here for you tonight, my love. Okay. I'll tell you what's in here so far if you'd like. Shout out from Long Island. We love you too, bub. Shout out from New Jersey. Hydro Herbsley, I'm just trying to get your attention. Hi, Leanne. So in here so far, we have about 2 cups of clamato juice, 1 cup of ketchup, 1 cup of lime juice, a handful of cilantro, about 4 cloves of garlic, white onion, and plum tomatoes. I'm also doing some cucumbers. Trust me, you guys, this is such a delicious little snacky snack. And then it's usually served with saltine crackers, or you could use radish. I'm going to put a little celery, but if you didn't have, you could use jicama. I'm going to do a little celery though. Just because that's what I have, you know? If I had the jicama, I would definitely use it. But I don't. We use what we have, you know, Bill? Now the shrimp we're going to cut a little bit too. Bunch of cookies in there. See, we're going to have to season again because we're adding all these extra vegetables, right? Was it called Stars with an S? I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know what we're talking about, girl. Let's get rid of this whisk. Okay. Let's get our celery, and then we're gonna start cutting our shrimp. We are making a Mexican shrimp cocktail. Cocktail de camarones. And we're gonna serve it with some saltines. I just wanna get this cut up first and in the fridge. Because then we're gonna make the tostadas, and this can marinate for like, 10-15 minutes for us. I'm gonna do a little bit of celery. I don't know, is this like traditional, the celery? I don't know. Hi Devin, thank you for coming and hanging with me. You guys know I'm doing TikTok TV, right? We start next season on November 4th. And we're gonna be doing holiday recipes the whole month. So we're gonna be doing like all different Thanksgiving recipes the whole month of November. And then December, we're gonna be doing like Christmassy vibes, which is a lot of seafood, believe it or not. Hi Cindy and Deborah from North Brunswick. How are you, my friends? I'm trying to think what I like in North Brunswick. I do like the Trader Joe. There's a Shanghai dumpling. Have you guys ever been to Shanghai dumpling? Really good. That A&G Italian Fine Foods, that place is pretty good too. All right, let's add some celery. Hi from Vancouver, from Maine. Hi guys, hi from New Jersey, my love. Look, okay, so this is a Mexican shrimp cocktail, which is very different than an American shrimp cocktail. It's soupier, it has a little more depth, okay? I'm gonna also go in, I'm gonna add a little bit more clamato because we're gonna be adding shrimp in here too. Doing a little bit more ketchup. And I'm also doing my homemade hot sauce. You have the apron, Big Belly Nelly, you wearing it? I'm making a Mexican shrimp cocktail. I know we're used to our Italian seafood salad, but today we're doing a Mexican shrimp cocktail. And when I tell you, I may like it more, okay? Because it is so delicious. And then when it gets nice and cold, you sip the tomato broth. It's just like a 2-in-1, you know? This is my homemade hot sauce. You know we need a little flavor in here, guys. We need a little spice. Spice up your life, okay? I am so excited over this. Now, we're going to probably put a little bit more chicken powder in at some point. But let's cut the shrimp first. We'll mix it and then we'll taste it.
How you doing?
I'm doing. How you doing?
Good.
Did you bring me potatoes like the other person?
I don't know, it's tough out there.
It must not be avocado season. These are medium shrimps. I'm going to cut them in 3.
This is one of those other types of avocados.
Oh, I love those. The Florida ones. I actually really enjoy those. I actually really like those.
The soft medium.
So for the avocados, when you serve it, you don't want to put the avocado in now. You want to put the avocado in right before you serve it. And it just gives it like that creamy bite, you know? So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator when we're done for like, until we're done with the tostadas. And then I'll show you how I would serve it. This is the shrimp that we poached. And in the liquid, I just had some water, some salt, some fresh orange juice, an onion, some garlic. Nothing crazy. I didn't go crazy here. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. I like to use the medium shrimp. I do feel like they're a little sweeter. They have a nice little plump. They're nice and juicy. Does it look good, babe? My husband loves this.
Yeah.
Greetings from Fort Lauderdale. I'd love to be chilling in Fort Lauderdale right now, babe. my feet up with a cocktail in the sun. Tom, they're saying hi to you.
Hey, everybody.
I had some jalapenos in the basting liquid too. Patty told us to come over to Fort Lauderdale.
There you go.
I'll be right there, girl. Hi from VA, Virginia. Any limoncello recipes? Okay, follow my girl Chow and Cello. She makes delicious limoncello. She also makes orangecello, which is like a mandarin cello. It's really good. Thank you, Chloe. Who's going to be hanging with me next week on live starting at TikTok TV. And you know, I do have every single week already planned out. Like, look at me being all prepared and shit. I have every week planned out what I'm cooking. So every week I will be sharing, probably right after the next live to get you, oh, I put it in the wrong thing. Right after the next live to get you hype for that. 1 week is going to be appetizers. 1 week is going to be side dishes. And then 1 week is going to be mains. So at the end of that month, you could create a full holiday dinner with what I showed you. You know, some people don't host holidays. Some people don't have a ton of family. Some people don't even celebrate the holidays. Like, you know, maybe it's not even in their, it's not even their religion or whatever it is to celebrate that holiday. But they still want to cook good food, especially around this time of the year. That type of food is just comforting. Like, people want that type of comforting meal. So I hate to label it like Thanksgiving, but definitely like fall harvesty vibes. So I'm really excited to show you that. I would share you now, but you know, I don't want people to like copy it, like show you the recipe before I go on live. You know what I mean? Like try to recreate it on their own. We are making a Mexican shrimp cocktail. Right now I'm just cutting up the shrimp that we already steamed in a nice flavorful broth. And then I'm going to pop this in the fridge for a half hour while we make our tostadas. And then I'll show you how I would serve this. Keep that shit between us all. Yeah, between you all and then whoever's screen recording right now. You know how that goes. Mexican shrimp soup tonight. Ooh, I'd love to hear about that. Is it like a chicken noodle soup but with shrimp? Thank you, Jade. You know, I still get my nails done on Staten Island. I still travel from New Jersey to New York. I've been going to my girl for years, and I only need to go like once a month. And I'm like right over the bridge. It's really not that far. But one thing about me is I'm just loyal to my people. Like, if I find someone that does the right thing by me and does a good job, and I know I could rely on them, why would I look elsewhere? You know what I mean? I'm very loyal to my people. Unless they give me a reason not to be, obviously. Chicken thighs on top of bed of potatoes, shallots, and cabbage. Delicious. Thank you, Roses. I appreciate you rallying for me, babe. Thank you, my love. This is a Mexican shrimp cocktail. I will definitely cut this live for you guys, though, because it's delicious. And it's worth it. And I just love you so much, you know? I can't help it. Okay, put our shrimp in, and then we're gonna mix it and taste it. And then we're gonna fridge it. Now remember, you don't wanna over salt here because as this sits, it's gonna deepen in flavor too, okay? Let me just rinse this board real quick. She's making shrimp cocktail. Cocktail de camarones. And here it is. We're going to mix it up in this big bowl, and I'm going to end up putting it in a mason jar. Let's mix it, taste it, pop it in the fridge, and work on our tostadas. Really just want to get the broth. Wow. So good. I'm going to put a little bit more chicken bouillon. And that's it. You know, the ketchup has seasoning in it. The Clamato has seasoning in it. The Maggi. All right, we're going to pop this in the fridge. Let it chill for like 20 minutes. And then I'll show you how we plate it up. Let's work on the tostadas. Let me just make room here. Hold on. Crema too for the shrimp. So delicious. Okay, now we're gonna do a little like Baja shrimp taco, but tostada. So I'm gonna make a little adobe chipotle like crema situation. I'll show you. Come on. This is just a few of our shrimps, the same way that we poached up before. Put the rest of our garlic in there. Would I be without my baby? So the rest of the wine juice. This is a little bit of mayonnaise. Like that much. Some crema. Listen, Ja Rule, I'm still listening to music from my childhood. I just can't help it. Hi, Jen from New Jersey. Yeah, this is really good crema. I love the Tropical brand. It's good. Would I be without you? What else do I want to put in here? Oh. This is those chipotle peppers. You really just want to put like some of that juice in there, you know? Save these peppers though. We're gonna mix this with some ranch dressing. Delicious. My husband actually put me onto that. That's all Tom. Right, Tom? Where did you work that you learned that? One of those places. Mixy mix. A little bit of Maggi. And a little bit of chicken powder. Just for salt. Mix. And this we're going to be putting on our tostadas. Cilantro, hello. A little green in there. It looks delicious. I will definitely repost this. I can't repost I will repost the whole live to my YouTube at some point. But I will cut the live for content. right, let's put this aside and let's work on the tostada. Now, I have some broken ones, but that's okay. I'm gonna make it work. No biggie schmiggy. The girls are sleeping. It's 8:40. My kids are young. They're not up at 8 o'clock at night. They're sleeping. So I guess the whole bag wants to break too. Okay. I see you. I see you, boo. Do I have any whole ones in here? It doesn't seem so. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. These will do. It's just for like the vibes of the photo too, you know? Oh, they're falling on the floor. That I don't like. Let's do these. I think 3 is good. Cause I'm so tired of being lonely. Where would I be if it wasn't for you? Tostadas! These are refried beans that I fried up with onion, jalapeno, garlic, fresh lime. I put some cotija on it. And that's going to be the base of our tostadas. We got to change the song. This is not appropriate for live. Okay, we want to do a nice base of that beans. Smells so good, these beans. We're making some shrimp tostadas. Hooty hoo! I guess none of my music is fit for live. Pass that Dutch. This smells so good. I can't even deal with it, actually. Special brand of beans. This is actually Old El Paso. Real bougie of me, okay? But I did, you know, dupe it up. I fried up an onion, jalapeno, and garlic. And then I like darkened the can a little bit. Like the can was way lighter than this. But it just like gives it a nicer flavor. And it takes like the can taste out, you know? But this little mixture right here, so good for bean and cheese burritos. You can make like a bunch of them and freeze them. They heat up so well. Take them right out of the freezer. You wrap them in a damp paper towel. Microwave for like 1 minute and 10 seconds. It's like, did I go to Taco Bell? Or did I make my own? And you can even put a little Frito in there. I mean, I'm not judging. Okay. Before you start putting potholes in my lawn. Missy Elliott, it's fine. Alright, let's cover our beans. Gonna put our shrimp right on those beans. Thank you, Puma Kitties. I appreciate that, my love. Hi, JK. I try to reply to a lot of comments. I really do. I tried my best to. I mean, obviously, it's impossible to reply to all, but I really do try my best. I mean, it's impossible to reply to all. If you're just joining, we're making a shrimp tostada. We already made a Mexican shrimp cocktail. We're gonna, plate that up in a second. But this is like a Baja seasoned shrimp tostada. It has a tostada, it has some refried beans. The shrimp has like a crema chipotle situation on it. Now we're gonna top it, okay? Because the thing about tostadas, they need the fixins. Iceberg lettuce. First, I'm gonna put a little cilantro right on the shrimp. Okay, I'm a cilantro lover. I really am. Some people love it. You either love it or you hate it, right? I love it. I have some really thinly sliced jalapenos. I love my booze block. I really do. My husband will like shave it down every once in a while. He like takes his sander and like sands it down every once in a while, and then I put the booze block oil on it or the cream, whatever it is. But there's really nothing special to do with it, especially if you're constantly using it. There's really nothing special. But when you clean it, you could do salt and like a coarse salt and lemon. Very thinly sliced jalapenos. I mean, I like it spicy, so again, if you're not a spicy gal, leave it off, or boy, whatever it is, leave it off, But I'm gonna add them. I'm gonna add them every time. Okay? Little fresh lime on each. Now let's top. Lettuce, iceberg, of course. Some plum tomato. Won't you come and spend? Thank you, Milan. Thank you, my love. Where's beef? There's no beef. It's shrimp. Where do you see beef? There's beans down there. It's a little beans. I need my knife sharpened. A little tomato on each. I made pickled onions. This is a Kangshan knife. Cangshn. I really like it. I've had it for a while. I have to sharpen my knives pretty often because I'm always using them. When you have a knife, there's no way you're never gonna have to sharpen it. And if you aren't sharpening it, then you're just not using it enough. You know what I mean? Some people just don't cook that often. I gotta sharpen my knives. I'd say probably like every few months. I'm putting some pickled red onions on here. Like, don't those just look beautiful? I love it. My husband loves a pickled onion too. She was still more, ain't no doubt about it. And then hot sauce for serving. I'll put on one. My homemade hot sauce. So freaking good. I really done did it with this one, I gotta say. I was gonna put it on one. They're all getting it because they're so good. They deserve it. Did I move? No, it's my same house. Little cotija and then we're done. When people ask if I eat dinner at this time, I come on live at this time to, cook with you guys. So, on Tuesdays, I probably do eat pretty late, yeah, honestly. My kids ate way earlier and they're in bed, of course. This is some cotija. Just top everything with that. And she's a beaut. Nice, delicious shrimp tostadas. Now I'm going to show you how I like to serve up the shrimp cocktail. Okay? Delicious, right? Come have a piece, babe. So good. I'm going to have a piece later. I'm going to definitely do a mukbang. But I want to show you how we plate up the shrimp cocktail. How do I want to plate up the shrimp cocktail? Let's see what I got here. So let's just say it's Christmas. Because Christmas just puts everyone in the best mood, right? I mean, I just feel that way. I can't help it. Now, you set up little mini bowls of the shrimp cocktail, so no one has to like double dip or no one swap and spit as they eat the shrimp cocktail. So I like to do little sections of it, okay? Oh my God, imagine I dropped this all over the kitchen. I would be so angry. Here's our shrimp cocktail. I don't know what my husband is. He disappeared into the wind. He disappeared into the wind. He said hi and then he bounced. He's probably working on his car. He has a little old car that he like, it's like his hobby, you know? It's not his job to come on live. It's my job. I love that, Patty. That makes me so happy. I feel like this is how they make it at my favorite one too, because I tasted it and like it like, you know how you like you know what you tasted, so you try to recreate it. Thank you for the gifts, Natalie. Don't you fucking dare. She sent me a boo. Halloween. We're going Halloween. Our kids are going trick-or-treating together. All right, we're going to put these in little bowls. Okay, and don't forget the broth. The broth is a very big part of this, okay? Shrimp, broth. I'm going to top it with avocado. I'll show you. And then we're going to put the crunchy things around it. Saltine crackers, plantain chips. What else did I buy for it? I don't know. Oh, I think I was going to put some of the broken tostadas there. Look at that. Is that delicious or what? Well, I always make a big batch of this because number one, my husband loves it too. And it stays in the fridge really nicely because of the citrus. So I'd say this is good for like 3-4 days. And honestly, it's pretty good for you. Like besides the clamato, never mind the clamato, besides like the chicken adobo probably is the worst thing in it. But it gives you lots of fresh vegetables. Jalapeno, onion, tomato, celery, cucumber. It's like a salad basically, so, you know? Now, I like to serve these with the Goya crackers, which Mariella already did a little deep dive into. It tastes way better the second day. Like, normally I wouldn't even eat it today. I would wait till tomorrow, but I'm going to have to try a bite with you guys today. Here's the crackers that I would use. And I would just put them out on like a tray like this, you know, and everyone could just snack on whatever they want. I have avocado we're gonna top too. Okay, so you do one half of the tray, these nice saltines. And the other one, we're gonna be using some potato chips. Really simple, guys. And you know, you can buy all this. You don't need to make the snacky pieces. You wanna top it with some nice, fresh avocado. Let's hope this is a good one. Any avocados that break like that, like I feel like they were frozen. Around here, a lot of these avocados, they get frozen in transport or whatever the case is. And then they look like crap. Like, look at the outer edge. Do you see that? To me, that tells me it like froze in transport. Ugh. We're gonna try to scoop around that. See, like this part is so hard. How is that? How is this part hard as a rock? Like, look. And this part, we have to taste this, hold on. That is disgusting. This was definitely defrosted. I put it up there because I'm gonna have my husband try it to make sure I'm not bugging. But wow, what a terrible avocado. Let's try that again. I'm always buying them because my daughter Mariella really enjoys them, but they have been so bad lately. So bad. Even this one. The outside, hard as a rock, but this is mushy. How is that even possible? How is it even possible? Anyhow, this one's better. We'll let this one slide. Goodness. You wanna like chunk it and then just top each little cup with some. Oops. It needs another day or two. It does, but the outside is brown. So usually when it gets brown, you're like, oh my God, I gotta eat this because it's gonna get disgusting. All right, should we try it? I'm gonna try this with you. I really do enjoy this shrimp cocktail. I'm gonna do a cracker. Cheers to you, my people. Mmm. Sick. Sick. I'm doing the puzzle piece. Hold on. That is so sick. Wow. Sometimes you make something and you're like, wow. I did that. Probably delicious with Tostitos for sure. But I do really love the base of the saltines. It's really nice. It's like sturdy. Mayonnaise on the chip. Should we try it? This mayonnaise or Hellmann's? Which one? Okay. I'll try one with the mayo. And then we're gonna wrap it up. McCormick, I got it! I don't have Duke's. I do have McCormick though. Mayonnaise on the cracker. So random. Let's see. I mean, I do love mayo, so I'm not mad at it. Wow. Wow. That is friggin' delicious. That's friggin' delicious, guys. You really just done did it for me. Oh my god! That's really good. You guys just taught me something. It's definitely a Hispanic thing. You guys know how to eat, man. It's delicious. Wow. Babe, you want to try my Mexican shrimp cocktail?
Hell yeah.
Can I make you a little cracker with a little mayo on it? They just put me on.
Please do.
Okay. My husband's back. Wow, it's so good.
How are the avocados? Did I buy potatoes?
No, yours are better, but they were like
Weird.
like they froze.
There's no good ones in there.
I believe you. It must not be in service right now.
No 5G.
Wait, come here, babe.
Please. Give me that.
You're gonna love this.
Give me a lot of this fancy stuff.
Huh? Oh, my floor. It's okay. Over there.
Okay.
Does he love it?
Look.
Do a tostada with mayo. I don't want to eat that right now. I still gotta record. I'm gonna eat a shrimp tostada for the cameras, but that was so freaking good, and that tastes so good even tomorrow. It really does. And then I got the little plantains if you want that too. My husband gonna get a Modelo.
No. Seltzer today.
So we made a Mexican shrimp cocktail and we made shrimp tostadas. Delicious. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off, clean this kitchen, throw all the shit away. This was so much fun. Thank you guys for hanging with me. This shrimp cocktail tastes so much better the next day, so I'll meet you over there and we'll enjoy it together again. I promise. Bye, guys. I love you. Thanks for hanging with me. I'll see you next Tuesday.